again, everybody. It's Todd Struch, the Horror Nerd, here at the Horror Sideshow Market in Edison, New Jersey. It's just before the holidays, and the gifts just keep on coming. I am having a blast today. It's about to get better. I have the opportunity to sit here with actor, producer, podcaster, Nick Graystone. Nick, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you.
Good. How's the show been for you?
It's good. It's good. You know what? New Jersey Horror Con's always going to have a special place in my heart. Ryan took a chance on me. I've always been a fan of horror conventions and stuff, but this is the first one that's actually invited me as a guest. So it's really awesome to be on the other side of the table. I'm a fan first, but just to have someone come up and tell me that they've seen something of mine, and I appreciate the support. So it's really awesome.
Nick, how did you get into horror films in the first place?
So I had an older brother, Matt. Still my brother. He's 47. He's 7 years older than me. So back in the day, we had this video store called Star Video, and we used to walk to there around the corner. And the first movie he ever shown me on VHS when I was about 7 years old was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
And that just totally rocked my world. And from there, everything was introduced to me. Faces of Death, Silent Night, Deadly Night, way before I should have seen any of that shit. Am I allowed to curse? Sorry?
Oh, yeah,
all
dude,
right, cool.
Please.
Nice. All right, so, from there, just seeing all these movies and stuff growing up, and I loved it, and reading Fangoria magazine, in the prime of horror. 70s horror, I feel like, is untouchable, but then 80s started getting a little ridiculous, but that's what I grew up on. So,
sure.
I mean, some of the worst, best movies came from that era, and I still love them to this day.
Dude, you mentioned Faces of Death. I remember when that was such a big deal, right?
Yeah,
when I was that
sure.
age. Like, his older brother rented a copy of Faces of Death. Let's watch it. Imagine when I found out later in life that 80-something% of it was just fake.
Yeah, man.
It was just bullshit.
Hollywood's bullshit, yo.
Right? Yeah.
Fuck,
but still,
man.
it was a
some
rite,
of that
it was
stuff.
a rite of passage growing up for some of
absolutely.
us, right?
I mean, some of that shit that, with the monkey and stuff, and they're doing that, that to me is real, bro. I mean, the electric chair thing I think was staged, and I don't know if the alligator thing was staged or whatever, but the guy getting his legs chewed off and stuff, it's perfect night to watch, Friday night watching that, getting a pizza and stuff and getting grossed out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So our mutual friend Tammy
she's
said
great.
You have some big news you want to share. So what is this news of which you speak?
I'm doing a lot of projects right now. So next week I'm actually going to Cincinnati, and I was in a movie last year that just premiered on Troma Now. It's Sweetmeats. It's directed by Ricky Glore. Troma picked it up, and Ricky actually wrote a part for me for his new movie called Casually Cool. And we are starting. He actually started this weekend filming, and I'm going to go down on the 15th of December and bring Burly Billy to life. So
nice.
Basically, the deal with Burly Billy is Ricky was like, I want Nick Graystone, but I want Nick Graystone on 11, and I want him to be flamboyant. He's like, you dress in black all the time, you see it, the maiden shirt or whatever, and he's like, I don't want that. He's like, I want a flashy Nick Graystone. So yesterday I actually got a fuchsia shirt, purple. So I'm going to let my flamboyance come out, man, and just act it out.
I don't know how my brain is going to be able to process
I don't know, man. I got to watch a lot of Adrian Adonis.
There you go.
His promos, because I grew up with wrestling, so that definitely is an influence of me, how they used to any of those guys with the gift of gab doing their stuff and everything. So, that and Dom DeLuise,
Yeah, nice. Dude, you mentioned wrestling. My brothers and I grew up haven't watched wrestling in a while, but to me that was like the golden age, man.
Yeah.
Hulk and Ultimate Warrior,
Yeah.
Steamboat, like.
I got a short story about my parents took me to WrestleMania 4. First time I ever saw Hulk Hogan. So my parents bought me the Hulk Hogan Ripaway shirt. He walks out. I fucking lose my mind. I fucking rip it off. My father's like, "You dumb bastard. I just paid $20 for that shirt." So I start crying. My mother, who always has my back, my father wasn't a piece of shit or whatever. He just got mad. Like, my shirt.
That's money right there, right?
So he goes, my mother goes, "All right, asshole, you made him cry. Now you're gonna go get him a new shirt." So they bought me a brand new Hogan shirt. Don't wear it, just wait till you get home. So then, obviously, we know what happens in WrestleMania 4. Hogan gets eliminated by the Giant. Macho Man rules the day. He wins the belt. So there's little Nicky sitting in the crowd crying at the end of WrestleMania 4, and they're like, "What are you crying about?" And I'm like, "I don't have any Macho Man gear." So now I'm a spoiled little bastard, so they had to go buy me Macho Man stuff. So now I have a ripped Hogan shirt, a brand new Hogan shirt, and I got the Macho Man hand. And, yeah, dude, just funny stuff, man. I'd give anything for that opportunity to do that with my old man again.
100%.
Yeah. So
So I have a quick story of my own.
Yeah.
Before wrestling really took off, in Elizabeth, New Jersey, the high school arena, Dunn Sport Arena, is so big, they used to have wrestling there. Terry Funk was there. We were right on the aisle coming down, and I made a sign that said, "Funk you." And as he came down, I must have been 10 or 12. I held it right in his face. He stopped, he glared at me, took the sign out of my hand, ripped it up, and threw it.
Wow.
The highlight of my young life.
Absolutely.
Dude, right there.
Dude, Terry Funk was a force to be reckoned with back in the day. He's one of the most badass wrestlers of all time, man.
Absolutely.
So great.
Absolutely.
So I have that coming out, Casually Cool. This I'm really excited about. So this is called The Shark That Roared. So basically, what we're looking at here is I'm an executive producer on this new documentary about Jaws the Revenge. And it's coming out in summer of 2027. We were able to get Kevin Smith, who's a big Jaws fan, to do a interview. He does his interview, and at the end of it, he's like, "Listen, guys, I love this idea. You're picking a movie that is so bad that it's good, and I made a career out of making movies like that, and I want to be a part of this. I want to come on as an executive producer and help you guys distribute it and stuff and put it out there." My only suggestion is, back then it was called Jaws Goes to the Bahamas. He goes, "I want to change the name. So I have an idea." And he goes, "The Shark That Roared."
I love it.
You hear when people say, "Oh, they jumped the shark." You go back to Fonzie, man.
Sure.
That was a fucked up part of the Happy Days era. So when the shark roared is really when the Jaws legacy shit the bed.
Right.
So now The Shark That Roared, done and done, man. It's coming out. Kevin Smith is going to help us put it out. And for me, that's a full circle moment because Kevin Smith is my guy. I love him. I love that he loves his fans. I love his stories. I love everything about him making Clerks because it gives hope for the next guy in line that wants to put out his story and stuff, and he's one of us, man, and he never forgot that. He never forgot his friends, and he's a great guy, and I'm just so honored to be working with him.
Dude, I will absolutely check that out.
Yeah,
that is very.
We're gonna have the premiere at Smodcastle, so it's gonna be pretty sick. I had the opportunity also to have the premiere of. You talked to him before,
sure.
Scott Goldberg with the Forest Hills. We had the premiere at Smodcastle, and that right there, having Kevin there and hosting the Q&A and everything, and man, pinch me to make sure it's real, man, because it's real. I'm fortunate for all this stuff, and the greatest thing about it all, I still haven't even name dropped her, and I'm very upset with myself, but this little angel of mine, Zozo, she's the greatest thing that I ever did, aside from any of my music, my movies. the podcast and everything. Zoe is my daughter, and I get to do this stuff with her. She's running around right now with the Planton twins, who they're going to be in a movie. I'm going to be in it with them. Then came a Rainbow. But for me to share the experiences with her, for her to work a room like I worked a room, like my mother used to work a room, it's just passing the torch down, and it's just so humbling and exciting, and like, I'm blessed, man.
Dude, being a girl dad is the greatest thing ever.
She's the best wingman I ever had.
Right?
You know, absolutely.
Oh, dude,
man.
100%.
I love my kid, man, and you know what? Like, it's just awesome that she can just be a little independent 10-year-old ready to take on the world, man, and I'm right behind her, man.
My daughter's a little older. She's 20, but like I was telling you, she's the smaller female version of me. I mentioned we're going to the Maiden show.
Yeah,
we're
I'm
all
taking.
going to be at.
Yeah, dude, Zozo, I'm taking her there, man.
It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, I'm taking. You know, it's me, Zozo's mom, and myself, man. You know, we're gonna go see Maiden, Megadeth, and Anthrax. I can't wait. I love passing the torch. We're also going to see Motley Crue in Maine. They're playing Bangor, Maine. So Zoe's been really getting into Stephen King as of late.
Okay.
So I want to show her like where the King wrote his stuff, man, and got influenced. That I think she'll appreciate that. Awesome. And I get to pass the torch down and show her my favorite band of all time, The Crew.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Nick, thank you for a few minutes.
Yeah,
of your time,
man. No, that was awesome, dude. Thank you
Great
so
to spend
much.
time with you. I appreciate it.
Check out Primal Scream with Nick Graystone. That's my podcast. When I'm not on that, I'm doing DemonScar. DemonScar is my band. It's metal and punk in the vein of Twisted Sister and Motorhead. And when I'm not doing that, I'm spitting the dope lyric as the Nizza, which is like hip-hop and alternative, and it's the stuff I can't do with DemonScar. So, yeah, thank you for your time, man. And,
Absolutely, brother.
We'll cross-promote. You follow me, I'm following you, man. Thank you.
All right. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Nick.
Happy holidays. Thanks.
Likewise. Nick Graystone, everybody, here at the Horror Sideshow Market, Edison, New Jersey. It's Todd Stewart, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.